Hello, co-creators, and welcome to your year of 2026. What do you need to know astrologically and spiritually? Message. I am Naima Reina, your friendly neighborhood oracle, and as always, let's get started. So first and foremost, right, the major thing, the major archetypal energy that will be in this year, co-creator, is that of the visionary warrior. Ashe. And what do I mean by this, right? We will be in the energy of taking our visions, taking our manifestations, taking our desires, and applying a warrior like Ashe mentality in order to get them done. Ashe. And Spirit is showing me this warrior, and also saying to be their authentic self, to show up as their self so that they can manifest, so that they can receive, Ashe, what they have been envisioning. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And it also marks, right, the beginning of a 14-year cycle, co-creator. And that is coming out of the energy of emotional introspection, that hangman energy, that hermit energy, and moving into this radical energy of independence and inspired action, right? It's given it's given that 2026 is going to be given. And at 144, we start this thing with the major reset or the great reset, right? This year, as January and February is all about resetting energies. Ashe. Chinese New Year is also in February. Again, another resetting, right? And the most important event that happens is February 20th, when we hit a 0 point in Aries, where Saturn and Neptune is at 0 degrees in Aries. Ashe. So with these two planets coming together in the energy of Aries, right, where Aries is about new beginnings, Aries is about you, right? Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. When Saturn, the energy of responsibility, the energy of routine, the energy of discipline, and Neptune, the energy of dreams, come together in that 0 point, it points to this collective having the opportunity to capitalize on new beginnings that bring our dreams and desires into this reality. Ashe, 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 the visionary warrior energy. Spirit says many of you have that opportunity to turn those pipe dreams into solid foundations during this time. So I hear leap. I hear start again. I hear you're different. Ashe. And at 336, Ashe, we switch over to the energy of this collective moving into the energy of fire and air. Fire, action, passion. Air, communication, technology. Right? And putting those two things together, we get fiery communication. Ashe. We get inspired communication. And this is mainly because, again, Neptune is in Aries, right? And it favors the activists. It favors the spiritual go-getters, right? It favors the pioneer, right? I'm first, right? I am. Ashe. And because Uranus is in Gemini, right? So we're talking about revolutionize or revolutionary communication and technology. So maybe we look for more advancements in AI during this time as well. Ashe, or I'm hearing Spirit say a lot more of this collective tapping into the energy and using Ashe AI. And from there, we move into the energy, Ashe, of the abundant summer, or the summer of abundance, or the summer where this collective shines. Ashe. And this is mainly because we are being hit massively, Ashe, with Leo energy. Now June 30th, Jupiter enters Leo, which brings us an expansion of creativity and Ashe confidence, giving us that main character energy, Ashe, co-creator. And then August 12th, Ashe, we have the solar eclipse in Leo, bringing about the energy of rebirth and the energy of visibility, right? The sun illuminating everything. Ashe and Spirit says it's a good time if you are a leader to tap into that energy. If you are an activist, to tap into that energy. If you're an artist, Ashe, to tap into that energy. Or creativity, a content creator, right? Where creativity will be at an all-time high. This summer is about the abundance of your creativity, the abundance of your uniqueness, where your weirdness is your currency, where you get to shine just as you are, co-creator. And last but not least, because we into the numbers over here, right? 2026 breaks down to the number 10, which further breaks down to the number 1. Ashe. And when we have a year 1, we're talking about a 9-year cycle. So we have the beginning of a 9-year cycle and the beginning of a 14-year cycle this year, co-creator. Ashe. And Spirit is urging us to use, to tap into all of this amazing energy that will be there for us. Ashe. To move into this energy of the visionary warrior, of one who goes after what they want, of one who is aligned with what they want, because they are showing up as their authentic self and passionately moving towards it. Now, because we know we have contrast, right? There is a bit of spiritual hygiene, or there's some things that we need to do also to kind of counter the contrast of this energy, right? So we do need to use discernment this year, right? As we gonna be ready to go, right? We're gonna be ready to take off, co-creator. So make sure that you meditate, that you pray, that you have time. I say that you make time to slow down before you take that leap, before you take that jump, before you go taking off, I say, into the sunset, right? We also have the energy of ego and inner child, right? Which can sometimes be a bit immature, right? That can sometimes want to move forward in a bullheaded type of way. So Spirit says, as long as we keep those things in our loving embrace, Ashe, and incorporate them, then we don't have to worry too much about fallout this year, co-creator. Namaste and Ashe. I am wishing you all the love, luck, and abundance that you are so deserving of this year.